We are here with Keysha Milana today here at the Vans brand, who is here to talk to us about her professional consulting business. Hello, how are you doing today, sis?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm so grateful that you came in to talk to us today about your business. And you are my first official interview.
Me?
Yes, you are. Yes,
Okay.
Because the Vans brand is revamping, and this is what our platform is for now, to promote entrepreneurs, to give people a chance to come and talk about their businesses. So thank you so much for coming today.
No, thank you for having me.
Yes, of course. So my first question is going to be, what inspired you to start a consulting business for those who don't understand what they need to successfully secure their dream job?
Wow, good question. So I've been doing resumes for a long time. When I got my first job, it was actually doing video resumes, learning how to set up teleprompters, things of that nature. And I was a part of this program called After School Matters in Chicago. And if you're from Chicago, you know about After School Matters. It's really big, and it's kind of just a way to get kids off the street. So I was kind of blessed to be able to start getting interested in learning how to do my resume, do a cover letter, do a video resume, stuff like that at a really young age. So then when I got to college, I seen so many people's resumes were still looking really not up to par.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what? I feel like I can do this. People always asking me where I get my resume done, and I do it. Mm-hmm. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna start trying to charge people and help them with their resumes. And it kind of just took off from there. Resumes, of course, a lot of times you need a cover letter. Mm-hmm. So then people was asking about that. And then just me, I take jobs really seriously. So I only apply for jobs in my field or that I feel can benefit me in some kind of way. And I feel like a lot of people, they just apply for jobs just to get them some money. And then it doesn't work because you're not motivated to stay at that job. You don't want to be there for real. You're just trying to get a check. You start missing work, coming late, and now you need a new job. So it's you might as well perfect your resume, craft it to where you can get the job and position that you're looking for versus keep going from job to job, because that just make your resume look bad. You don't have a long job history. Right. It's kind of just a waste of time.
Employers definitely look at that, how long can you hold a job before I even waste my time?
Exactly.
So that is a big part of it.
So it was me. I just slipped in where I slipped in.
That's good. Okay. She's gonna look at my resume before she leaves to go to Atlanta. Make sure my resume is up to par. Okay.
For sure.
So how does the process go once a client reaches out to you, looking to get some of your services? How does it go? Do they start with a consultation first to see exactly what it is that they need, or how does that go?
It really just depends. So a lot of my referrals actually come from social media. Mm-hmm. Of course, I have a website where you can go check out reviews and things. So sometimes it'll just be people putting in on my website what they want. It might be a resume, it might be a cover letter, it might be LinkedIn revamped or whatever. Mm-hmm. But then it's those people who reach out on social media, it's they'll more so see a post about me, what I do, and then they'll reach out hey, can you help me with my resume? Or hey, can you help me with this? And it'll kind of just go from a conversation to oh, well, what about your cover letter? Or what about your CV? Or what about this? Just based on them reaching out. So it's not necessarily a consultation needed, but once we start talking about your resume, what might be holding you from getting a job, mm-hmm. then that kind of lets me slip in to see what other things can I help them with.
Okay, great. Yeah, that's good stuff. I'm telling you, this is something that someone should have did a long time ago. So the fact that you're doing it, because there's so many people, grown people, that still need help with resumes, cover letters, portfolios for people who are in their field, who have job history in their field, a portfolio to show their work. So people don't really understand, ultimately, this is how you promote yourself and bring yourself and set yourself apart for other people or some of your colleagues or whatever.
Right. So. And you would be surprised, a lot of my clients are grown people.
Yeah,
a lot of the younger ones, I try to not avoid getting the younger ones, but if you're young and in college, you have a career services center that does resumes for free on campus. Right. So I try to educate them as well just about stuff like that. It's why pay need to do it when it's a resource you have on campus for free. So I also try to like empower the ones that are in college to like use their resources if they're available. But the grown people, those are the ones I really focus on, because I know you don't have anywhere to go and just get your resume done for free, or get your cover letter done. So I do try to really market to them instead of preying on young people that can really get their resume done for free.
Yes, and that's definitely important, and it's dope, because we all know that person that is just whatever you will buy, they don't care whether you really need it or not. So that's good. How does it feel to be able to help people elevate and just get better when it comes to their career, when it comes to like chasing their dreams? How does it feel to give that extra push?
It definitely feels great. Like just some of the reviews that my clients leave, like you can go on my website right now, it's all 5 stars. Like that makes me feel good. I'm kind of nervous about not having nothing but 5 stars, because it's like it makes me set the bar high to keep kind of competing against myself, to make sure that my customers are happy to keep getting those 5 stars. But it's definitely satisfying. And I even had like a client, her new position that she just got, crafted the job position and title and everything from her resume. So it's like stuff like that. It's like, wow, I just kind of helped create a whole position at a company like that
because of your resume.
Exactly, my resume. Or just some people saying they had never heard callbacks until I redid their resume. Or some people saying they never got offers, or some people saying like that was the first job they landed after I revamped their resume, or their LinkedIn is getting more views. Just hearing those compliments, it helps me be like, okay, I gotta keep doing this, because it's having an impact. And for some people it's very transactional, like okay, you get your resume done, that's however much, and then goodbye. For me, it's like I want to follow up. I want to know, did you get a job? Did you get an offer? Did you get an interview? To see, okay, is this actually helping you? Because if you didn't pay for your resume to get done and you still having issues, it's like I want to know that, so I might be able to offer you another service. Now we might be able to go into interview prep. Now we might be able to go into maybe your dress is what's holding you back. How are you dressing when you go to these interviews? Being able to actually talk about your resume, because having the paper and then looking good in front of you is one thing, but being actually able to sell yourself when you get in that interview, that's just as important. So
all of that stuff is great. All of these are factors for sure when it comes to looking for a new job. And everyone knows like your anxiety is through the roof, like you're nervous, you just in your feelings, because you're like, dang, I really need this chance. So it's good to know that someone is like really making that difference,
Yeah. And then something with me too is like I'm in grad school right now to be a counselor, and so one of the classes that we took was career counseling, and that also kind of spearheaded me even being more interested, because it showed me that a lot of times when people aren't getting these jobs or aren't able to apply or whatever, it's underlying factors that are involved. It's you got family, you can't even find the time to apply, you're not even sure if you want to do that anymore, things like that. So like I kind of appreciate my counseling experience coming in with this, because now I know some good sites where I can do testing to help my clients discover what types of jobs fit their personality type. Or maybe they're more social, but then they have jobs that are not as social, and it's like, well, of course you're not gonna like these jobs. It's not doing what you really want to do or what you're really good at. So just being able to go that extra mile to help them if they still aren't getting a job or they're not satisfied with the job, that's kind of rewarding for me.
Okay. So what do you hope your clients learn about positioning themselves for their dream jobs once they seek your services? What do you hope that they get from the whole experience?
Definitely a job or a better job.
For
just
sure.
To know like, okay, this was helpful, I got me a better job. But also just kind of intrinsically being able to think about, what do I want to do? Maybe I never thought about having a remote position. Now I'm more open to that. So just being able to broaden their horizons and not box them in so much, because a lot of times with the job positions that you want or you're thinking about getting, it's really limited. So I want to show them different things, like, hey, maybe when you're on Indeed looking for your job or whatever, you need to go from child services coordinator to babysitter. Like what? Like dumb it down, or maybe you typing in babysitter, but you need to type in child services position. So it's just teaching them like kind of little hacks to be able to help them get the job as well that they're looking for. That's really, really rewarding.
Okay, great. And are there any other services you offer? I know you talked about resumes, cover letters. Are there any other services that you offer for people who basically are just trying to like take that extra step to be great, in their career or whatever?
Yes, I'm glad you asked me that. So, in addition to my resume writing and editing service, I also have an essay writing and editing services. So, a lot of my clients are in school. So, it's like, okay, you're trying to find a better job, but, you're not doing well in school, or you might not have the time because you're so busy with school to find the job that you want. So I also kind of look for things as far as educational or academic factors, because I do offer like essay writing services. Also, like if you need help with an online class, anything like that, I can pretty much assist with that. Even like tutoring, that's also academic, something that I offer. Life coaching, that's something that I'm gonna start offering. But yeah, those other services all kind of tie in to being able to help your career, because sometimes, again, like I said, it's not your career that's so in shambles. It might be family life or some kind of other underlying factor.
That's true. Well, we want to thank Keysha Milana for coming today to be featured on Advanced Brand. Tell everyone where they can find your website, learn more about your services, prices, and all that jazz.
Definitely go to my website, KeyshaMilana.com. It has a bunch of reviews. It shows all the services that I offer. It has my email on there. But you can also follow me on social media. I'm kind of the biggest on Twitter, so make sure y'all follow me on Twitter at Keysha Milana, KeyshaMilana, and that's on all sites, Twitter and Instagram. So Keysha Milana.
Okay. And of course, you can follow the Vance brand on Instagram at vance.brand. If you have any comments, any ideas that you would like to see on the Vance brand, you can email us at vancevlogging@gmail.com. Thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure to like, share, subscribe.
Like it.
Yes.
Share it. Subscribe it. Period.
We want to thank Keysha Milana for coming out. Everyone have a great day.
Thank y'all.
Great.